Bandicoot.
Press start to begin.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I think we're live. Let's see here. Let me just adjust some settings here. We should be going. There we go. Alright, let me just share the stream on Twitter. Hey, how's it going? Got some people here already. Alright. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day.
Press start to begin.
There we go. Well, people are getting in here, and I'm setting this up. Making sure everything's working properly, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Why is this not working right? Hang on here. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Press start to begin.
I'm having some technical issues here. Hang on a moment. I haven't done this in so long, I forgot what I'm doing. Apologies. There we go, okay. Alright, now things are starting to work right. Now I'm starting to remember. They changed a lot of the layouts, and I have no idea what I'm doing again. It has nothing to do with the fact that I haven't done this for how many months. Anyways. Alright. So that's interesting. The music's not playing during this demo. I don't remember that. Anyway. Hey, how's it going? Let's see, who we got here? Ivos Wolf, hey, how are you? Why was my account disabled? I just had a lot going on in my personal life. I made a video about it if you want to see it. I'd taken all my videos down, so I'm re-uploading them, and I'm starting to get back into YouTube, and I'm very excited about it. Let's see. Hey, Thomas! Am I dreaming, or is Josh really back doing YouTube? Yes, I am back. Hey, Josh. Hey, Lesnoxy. How's it going? Fabian. What's up, bro? Hey. Hey, Tabriz. How's it going? Glad you guys are here. I am playing this on the original PlayStation 1, by the way, for those wondering. I hooked it up. I got it all set up. No emulation, just good old classic PS1 sitting there.
Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be. Evil, great Evil has come.
This intro sequence is probably one of my favorites of any PS1 game. It's just, it sets up such great world building, I think.
Great. Ooka ooka. It was that infernal Bandicoot.
Hey Trey, how's it going?
My temple prison. I sent you simple instructions to follow, but you lost the gems. You lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience.
Graphics are like Nintendo DS? Well, they're a bit more advanced than that, but yeah, it definitely shows its age now when playing on the older hardware.
But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way for us to amass the power needing to enslave this miserable...
The PS1 version is definitely superior to the Insane trilogy, unfortunately. I agree, but I think, you know, nothing will ever beat the originals. The originals are just so perfect the way they are, you know. The intro, yeah. I also do kind of agree with that with the gameplay a little bit. But you know, it's so classic, it's so iconic, and I don't think anything will ever be able to, you know, top these. They can remake it 100 times, and I still think this will always be the definitive version, unless they specifically go out of their way to, you know, high-res and upscale this version. I think, you know, you can't beat the original. Let's see.
And then jump into
Among Us.
good luck.
You'd say the visuals still hold up. I mean, for a PS1 game during its time, they do hold up really well. Compared to today's standards, probably not so much, but I do really think these look good, and I do think that Crash and Spyro 2, Spyro especially, are two of the best looking PlayStation 1 games, you know, compared to some of the other ones I've seen and played myself years ago. You know, I don't think too many other games get close to looking this decent. Let's see. Nothing will ever beat the originals. Yeah, I agree. There's just something about them. Let's see. Hey, do you think we will see something on Thursday? I'm not sure. I really hope so. With the Wumpa Pinata things being sent out, I think it's a extremely likely chance that something's going to be there. Like, I would bet money on it, because that's the telltale sign. Apparently, this morning, another person got one of those Wumpa Pinatas, and
Me too.
that's just a dead giveaway, because that's their thing. Start sending out people these little trinkets and whatever, and gifts, and sending that to YouTubers and whatever, and that's usually a good sign. So I think we should probably see something. I mean, it's also Crash's birthday the same day. Come on, I mean, they gotta do something, you know? That would be such a, like, I don't know, terrible thing if they didn't do anything on Crash's birthday while there's a PlayStation stream and they're doing all this Wumpa League teasing stuff. So I got a question for you guys. What do you think Wumpa League is? Is it going to be, like, we've heard rumors that it's a PvP multiplayer type game. What is it exactly? Is it going to be like, you know, 100 Bandicoots jump out of an airplane? Is it going to be, you know, I can't imagine. Is it going to be more like Crash Bash or something? Or we don't know exactly. But I'd like to hear your thoughts about what you think it will be, what you want it to be. You know, for me personally, I do hope there's some kind of single-player campaign. I feel kind of weird just having a Crash game that's a multiplayer title. And, you know, I do hope that, you know, people will buy it regardless, because if it's just multiplayer, I don't know. I'll buy it for sure, but need to have something more than just that, you know? And I would hate for that to be what kills the franchise, because, you know, from what I've heard, Crash 4 didn't do the best in terms of sales compared to Insane and, you know, some of the games before, but I don't know. I hope Crash lives forever, and I hope he still has his comeback, but, you know, sales are the big thing, because Activision only cares about one thing, and that is the moolah, so. Let's see, I'm missing some comments here, hang on. Let's see, Kraken, hey, how's it going? Let's see, honestly, Insane compared to these, classics was pretty mixed bag as far as visuals go. I actually do really love the way, Insane looks. For me, it is exactly what I wanted. The more realistic looking characters with the, they still look cartoony, but they have a more realistic style with, you know, more realistic environments. My dream Crash Bandicoot game, if I could tell you what exactly I want it to look like Ratchet and Clank ripped apart. That is exactly what I want. Ray tracing, more realistic environments with the cartoony characters. If they could just do that for Crash Bandicoot, that would be like a dream come true for me. Let's see. You get a 97-cent game for $0 on mobile. Nice! BMask does a better job than anyone I know of. The best goes over Insane's ups and downs. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos and stuff. To be honest, your grammar sucks. Hey, I'm terrible at reading, so I have bad eyesight. My eyesight is terrible. What's the whole Wumpa League rumor about? I'm really far behind on comments. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take a second to catch up here, really quick, and then I'll get back to the game. So basically, it's a PvE or PvP game. Supposedly, it's gonna be multiplayer. I don't know if it's gonna be like Fortnite. Is it gonna be like whatever? I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. Some fans are hoping there isn't anything new for Crash or Spyro, especially after the recent stuff that's gone down with Activision and Blizzard. Yeah, that's terrible. I feel so bad for the employees. That is not a way to have to work, you know? You should be able to do your job and not get harassed. That's awful. And I feel so bad for them, but, you know, it's such a hard thing because, you know, I love Crash Bandicoot, and I still want to support the games, but at the same time, I don't want to support that kind of environment, because that's not right, you know, with not just the crunch, but also the general harassment. I can't say that word on YouTube. But, you know, it's just, it's not right. And those people deserve so much better. And I hope this whole lawsuit thing against Activision, I hope it fixes things and makes it a better work environment for those poor people, because that's just awful. And I feel so badly for them, you know? Let's see. Crash Bash 2 basically would be interesting. Gonna be PvP versus, or PvE, yeah. I think it's a party game like Crash Bash, but way better like Mario Party. That could be. Let's see. Agree, Crash 3 and Spyro 2, even 3 look fantastic years after. As for Wumpa League, it's a kart game or a Crash Rocket League-like game. That would be interesting. You'd like a Crash PvP, same. Maybe it's Crash Bash. I think a, like, Crash Bash 2-ish with multiplayer would be really cool. I'd be up for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Have a bunch of mini games. You know, maybe even have like a board like Mario Party, kind of like what they did with Boom Bang, but better, maybe. That'd be neat. Let's see. Hard to really think of what it could be between another Bash or CTR sequel. I hope for something fun and enjoyable. A Bash or a sequel to CTR. They managed to manage Nitro Fuel well. They did. Nitro Fuel was excellent. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of things I didn't enjoy about it, like namely the microtransactions, but hopefully Wumpa League won't have that. You think Wumpa League could be a brand new party game in the Crash Bandicoot franchise, not Bash remake, just a brand new party game? That would be really cool. I would like that, you know? Just, you know, do a Mario Party. Do a good Mario Party with Crash Bandicoot characters. There you go. It would sell fantastic. And hey, add some multiplayer to it. Let other people, you know, roll the dice and whatever with you. Instant hit, and it would sell millions, I'm sure. Well, you know, it would sell about as good as a Crash game should. Let's see. I think it will be something like Crash Bash, but a much better version. You like every game except Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite is not the best. Anyway, I'm starting to get caught up here, so let me keep moving a little bit. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Sorry, I got really behind on comments. I'll try to keep up. Let's see. I'm not used to reading comments and playing because I haven't done that in so long. I'm sorry it's been so long, guys. I really miss doing this, and it's been so great to talk to you guys again. I really miss streaming. Let's see. Well, Crash 4 probably didn't do so well in sales because it didn't appeal to nostalgic players, and also may have alienated the current fans since the characters look too different from the typical model. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't hate the new models that they used. I really do like them, but they're not my favorite. They're probably, you know, lower on the list of my personal favorite. I don't know why they didn't just stick with the what they used for Insane and some of the other ones, you know? And the environments look very cartoony, and I know they're trying to go for a style, but for me, I think the problem is they look a bit too plasticky. Like, I don't know, nothing looks like... It looks like something that could have ran on last-gen hardware. And by last-gen, I mean last-gen, like PS3. I feel like Crash 4 could have easily ran on that, you know? And that's not to discredit Toys for Bob. They did an amazing job. I just think, you know, that's kind of their style. But Spyro, I didn't feel like that. I felt like Spyro looked so much better as far as their, like, stylings go. I felt like it was closer to Insane with what they were going for there. And then Crash 4, everything just looks too, like, smooth and stuff, you know? That's just my opinion. Let's see. Let's try to catch up here. You're shocked Crash didn't do well. I thought it was to prove that a game like Crash, if you add a little bit of storytelling and character development, but you hated that they turned Tawna into Sadie Adler. Yeah. That was a bit different. I don't understand why they made an alt Tawna. Why not just use regular Tawna, you know? I mean, you have regular Tawna. You know, make her a cool character. You know, they could have done all this with just regular Tawna. And what's going to happen to regular Tawna now? Is she dead? Is she gone? Is she never coming back? Are we going to... See, I think they kind of painted themselves into a corner here with that because with alt Tawna, now they have to decide, are we going to... And they did such a good job bringing Tawna back too, you know. And by Tawna I mean original Tawna, especially with Nitro Fuel. She was greatly voiced. She had, you know, a lot of personality, and even in Insane too. And then they kind of just threw her on the wayside, and now we got alt Tawna, which is also a very cool character. But at the same time, what are they going to do with the original Tawna? Is she just gone now, and we're stuck with alt Tawna? You know, I don't understand what they were thinking about going for with that. Why not just use regular Tawna? And I don't know. They probably got a plan. Let's see. It's probably a different design that may have turned off fans, yeah. Hey, do you listen to any good Christian music? I have not recently. If it's Mario Party with Crash, I'm out. It's just not my kind of game. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I can see that. Like BFG Division. I don't think I've heard of them. Hey, Josh, how you been? Hey, Carlos, how's it going? Hi, Josh. Hey, how are you? Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Have I played Crash 4 yet? Yes, I played it. I bought it twice. I bought it on Xbox and PlayStation. Can't wait for the Wumpa League logo to come up a lot when the game gets announced. At least that way Liam won't be DMCA anyone after it's been made public. Yeah. That's a bit of a topic there that I'm gonna try not to get into, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't subscribed to his Patreon, so I can't say what he said is right or not. You know, he claims that he's never said that Crash is gonna die, but he's implied it a lot from what I've noticed. Let's see. Just because we didn't get announcements of both Crash, Wumpa League, and Spyro 4, because what's going on in Activision Blizzard doesn't mean both Crash and Spyro franchises are dead, am I right? No, I think Crash is still alive and kicking, but I do worry that if this new game doesn't sell too well, they might pull the plug, but we'll have to see. And also, there's one thing that we have established already, and I said this long time ago. It takes a lot longer to make a Spyro game than it does a Crash game. Spyro has so much more elements to it, and that's not to discredit Crash. I love Crash. I've been playing it since, since I think 99. Because I'm pretty sure I got Spyro and then I got Crash either at the same time or immediately after. But, it's just, there's mini games, there's portals, there's so much more to making a Spyro game than there is a Crash game, and that's why we got I think I'm trying to think how long we had to wait between, because when did Insane come out? I'm trying to think how long we had to wait between Insane and Reignited. I forget exactly how long that wait was, but it was a long time, at least, in my opinion. And I knew that was going to happen. Anyway, okay. Trying to get through and rush through these. Oh no, guys, he hasn't heard of Doom. I've heard of Doom the game, if that's what you're talking about, but I did not know that there was a BFG Division music. Is that what you're talking about? D&D Geek. Hey, how's it going? Seems like Rapunzel felt the same way when it came to the way Crash 4 looked. Unfortunately, she hasn't been too big on the gameplay. The hidden boxes specifically, she hated the story. I love the story. I'm going to brag about Crash 4 for a little bit because I do hate on it a lot, and it's not that I hate it, it's just the difficulty is extremely unnecessary. Too many hidden boxes. If it wasn't for the hidden boxes, they should have had like maybe 1 or 2 hidden boxes on a level. Get rid of the fluff of the inverted mode and whatever, and all that stuff, and just have a regular Crash game. No, none of the inverted. If they wanted to replace the death route with the tapes, that's fine. Have the tapes be the hard challenge, but don't have the actual levels be that difficult. Some people can do it and they say, oh, it's easy, but for me, I get so frustrated and it takes away so much of the fun, and especially because it's so hard to 100%. Like, it actually physically hurts me that I can't 100% it, because I've beaten and 100%ed almost every single Crash game, with the exception of Boom Bang and some of the other ones. But the mainline ones, I have 100%ed, and it physically hurts me that I have not been able to 100% Crash 4. And it's just because it is too hard, and I should not have to look up a guide to find the stupid hidden box on the first level. I shouldn't have to do it. That should not be a thing, and that annoys the heck out of me. If they just stopped being so cruel about where they hid the boxes and whatever, I think it would have been a better game. But, you know, I don't hate it. I bought it twice. I got it on PlayStation and Xbox, so I don't hate it. I wish they would have done some stuff differently with it, and I think it would have sold more, and I think it would have been a better game. Keep the Insane art style, the one Insane Trilogy art style. Should have went with that. Don't make it so darn difficult, and I hope they learn this for Crash 5 if they ever do that, which I really hope they do. You know, just do a warp room. The map thing is cool, but give us a warp room. You know, maybe something like Crash 2, if they have as many levels as they do. You know, just have the pad in the center go up and down between the warp rooms, and just have it keep going up and up and up, or whatever. You know, I don't know, but anyway, that was enough of a rant. Probably just laying low, wait for the backlash is forgotten before announcing something new. That is a good point. I hope it will not be like there are 5 minigames, 10 characters, and every character has 5 skins. You're wanting something big like CTR Nitro Fueled lot of content. Yes, that would be appreciated. And hopefully no microtransactions. The reason they did Altana was because of her or whatever, yeah. Probably. But, I mean, the thing is that Altana is also pretty... I can't say that on YouTube, I'm sorry. They will come after me, and they will break into my house and kill me while I sleep. So, apologies if I try to make it a little bit more G-rated here, but, you know, it's YouTube. And they will destroy my life if I screw up anything. Let's see. I move like 2 feet, and then I need to learn how to play and read again. I used to be able to be good at that. I gotta learn how to do that again. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot about that track being in Doom and Doom Eternal. Oh yeah, I remember. Wasn't there like some kind of Christian song that was in there? I can't remember. That's the one thing that put me off about that dude. The fact that he keeps bringing up about how right he is, what he says about Crash. He just seems like he's going back and forth. Like, I don't know. I can't say and I can't judge. I do retweet some of his stuff, but you know, I don't necessarily agree with everything he says. Let's do a little bit of gameplay here, because I've been reading comments for a bit. I'll try to come back to some of them after I get a little bit caught up. Just fire in every single direction, hope I hit something. One thing I like about some of the older Crash games is I don't really have to pay attention too much. I'm kind of so used to it that I can just play without having to think too much about it. Alright, this seems like a good place to catch up a little bit more. If Spyro will be in Wumpa League like CTR, I'll be very happy. I hope he does. I hope he does. That's Crash, fully agree. You got the 106 ending today. Nice, hey! Congrats. Let's see. I hate when I finish a level without death but missed one stupid hidden box. I know, I hate that. It is the worst feeling in the world. Glad to hear you're doing it. I say also you've been saying that Crash, Sonic, and Spyro with storytelling would be a good addition. I mean, look at Mario Sunshine. Yeah, I mean, I do really, really, really love the story for Crash 4. I think it's one of the best. There's some stuff that I really don't like about it, but for the most part, I think it's a really good story. I think it's up there with, you know, Crash Warped and Twinsanity, and, you know, some of the best stories in the series, in my opinion. And I think it's fantastic. The characters are... The thing that I love so much about Crash 4 is the characters are so likable, and they're so emotive, and they have such great personality. And a lot of that has to do with the animation. The animation team is amazing. They put so much life into these characters, and the way they bounce and stretch and squash, and how it's very cartoony. I love that. Alright, let's see. Warp rooms are great and part of the DNA of Crash. I agree. Hey, bro! How's it going? Haven't talked with you in a long time since leaving Twitter. Nice to see you again. Hey, glad to talk to you. Yeah, it's been a long time. Let's see. I was wondering where you went. I hadn't seen you on Twitter, and I didn't know what happened, but it's good to talk to you. YouTube doesn't let people have fun. Yeah, right? No kidding. That's an understatement. Let's see. There probably will be microtransaction Wumpa League considering it's Activision. Yeah, I'm sure there will be, especially if it's a online game. I'm sure it will be live service. Reading is hard. It really is. It really is. And it also doesn't help that I can't see too good. My eyes are terrible. Do you think a Wumpa League is a party game? It could be. I think that would be really neat if it was. They had no problem doing it for Nitro Fuel. I'm pretty much expecting it for the future of the series of online games, at least. Yeah. I'm curious to see what they're going to do after this, though. I feel like Spyro needs to be after this, and then go back to Crash. Give Crash a break and let people play and enjoy Wumpa League, whatever it is, and then... That's just my opinion. Let Crash rest, and they can regroup and figure out what we need to do next, and, you know, we'll see. Let's see. No, he was memeing the Call of Duty... Call of Duty. Oh my gosh, I can't read. No, he was memeing calling Doom music, Christian music. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm dumb. I also can't read. I'm the best YouTuber out there, okay? If anybody tells you different, I can't read comments. I can't play and read comments at the same time. I'm the absolute best YouTuber. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. I really appreciate that, even though I suck at most things. Only thing I'm good at is playing games. That's about it. And only certain games, apparently. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me for this long, and I really do appreciate you all. Even with my absence, I do appreciate you guys. So, thank you. Let's see. I bet a brand new character... I'm just gonna stay here for a second. I bet a brand new character of the Crash Bandicoot... That cat bat thing. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting to see a new character. I wonder what they're gonna do with it. If it's playable, is it a villain? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see. Try to read comments that are actually directed at me. Crash 4 is a very good story, but there are some gaps. For example, what happened between defeating Engine and the encounter with Cortex for the first time. Yeah, there are definitely a few flaws with it, but I do enjoy it. Keep playing the game for a small fee. I miss doing Moneybags voice impressions. So good. So good. You left Twitter after leaving some of your friends, unfortunately, and also Twitter is a toxic platform. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. I could imagine that 8 default playable characters. Yeah, that could be. It would be interesting to see. I really hope they do have a huge expansive line of characters like they did. Hope it's online. I hope that there's a fine balance between online, and I do hope that there is single player. It would be nice, because I'm not really much of an online gamer person. I play Call of Duty, but, you know, I prefer my single player games. But, you know, I do hope that there's a balance. If they could have, you know, an online mode and an offline mode, that would be great. Especially for the longevity of the game. If they shut down the servers in, you know, 10 years, that's it. You can never play again, and I hate that. It's good that you're back, by the way. It's me, typical gamer. Yeah, I remember. Let's see. CG has been acting like he's a prophet when it comes to Crash/Spyro. Yeah. He does that. Let's see. These are not directed at me. I did hear about Wumpa League, and it's insane Activision still cared about Crash after forcing their devs to work on COD, especially with Epinat. Yeah, I honestly was not expecting this, especially so soon. So, I mean, hey, you know, maybe we can get a Spyro one next. I really hope. Some kind of Spyro thing. Another dragon egg, I don't care. Just something. Though interesting enough, I've heard people have given him stuff for his speculations on Wumpa League. Yeah, the thing I don't like, and I kind of shouldn't say anything, but I don't like that sometimes he takes it a bit too seriously. You know. That's just my thing. I won't say anymore, because I don't want to start nothing, but... Hey, I got the gem, yay. Alright. Let's see. If in Wumpa League I will be able to choose a character, it will definitely be Cortex, your favorite character. Cortex is great. He's so funny. And I really do like what they did with his personality in Crash 4. It was great. I think Catbat will be a main villain / main antagonist. Yeah. That would be cool. Also, finally, I'm caught up on comments. I'm sorry. I got really far behind. I apologize. You missed playing the Spyro games. Can't really use your PS4 anymore, so I hope to get reignited for your Nintendo Switch. Oh, I'm sorry about that with your PS4, but... yeah, it's pretty good on Nintendo Switch. Surprisingly. I didn't know how good it was going to run, but... it actually is surprisingly pretty decent on there. I'm excited to try it on the Steam Deck, because it should be able to get it up to 60 frames per second. I almost missed that. That could have been bad. Oh, this is... oh, I missed one. Okay, time to die. I'm not going for a 100% run, but... oh, again? Okay. But, I do want to get the gem for this one. Oh, did I seriously miss that one too? Oh my gosh, okay. Here's the part where I die over and over again. Ah. Okay, come on. There we go. And I was just bragging about how this game is so much better to control than Polar and Crash 4. And then I go and die a bunch. Ah, drat. Okay. Whee! I'll read comments in a second, guys. There we go. Yep. Oh, 50. Where did I miss one? I didn't see. How did I miss one? What the heck? Oh well. Forget it. Let's see. Spyro 4 is interesting, what it will be. I hope they don't change Hunter and take away Moneybags. I hope they keep it, you know, true to form and not make it hard. Like, Spyro especially. Like, Crash, I can understand what they were going for. Crash's, the meme is always Crash's Dark Souls and whatever. But, with Spyro, it's never been that difficult of a game, and it shouldn't be. You know, I don't mind a little bit of challenge. I don't want it to be a baby's game. But at the same time, I don't want it to be, you know, they put one gem in an extremely high up place that takes 80 million attempts to try to get to on a platform that's like, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. Basically, what I don't want is every level to be treetops. You know what I mean? That would not be fun, and I would be very upset with that. If there happens to be any potential Toys for Bob people that watch this, I doubt it. But please don't do that. Please, I beg you. For the love of everything, don't do that. Crash needs to be, Spyro needs to be a fun game. Easy, but challenging. Not overly difficult and hidden gems in places that you could never reach.
Crystals and bring them to Big Colosseum in Rome. Crash, leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed.
Let's see. Do you think Willy Wumpa Cheeks will return in Wumpa League? That would be cool. I actually would really like to see him. I was really sad that he wasn't in CTR. I thought he would have been a great character for that. You'd say by 2 days that PlayStation stream we will very likely get Wumpa League, since it seems to make sense to give away those pinatas so soon already. Yeah, I'm almost certain we will. This brings back memories. I miss the 90s. Yeah, me too. The 90s were such a good time. Could you imagine that Dark Spyro will be the new villain in the new Spyro 4? That they would be interesting, because they did set that up in Crash on the Run. That would be interesting. Oh gosh, not treetops. I hate it. Yeah, not counting Skylanders Academy. Yeah, true. Here we go. Mare Nostrum. If Wumpa League is done right and it's a PvP Crash Bash with extras, I'd be so down and smash it. Yes, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. We'll just have to wait and see, and I'm almost certain they're gonna do something Thursday, because it's Crash's birthday. It makes sense. People are getting the things sent out to them. So, I would be honestly very shocked if they did not. I don't even know why I'm breaking those. If you let the Triceratops break them, it still counts, so I don't know what the point of me doing that is. Let's see. The fact that Crash 4 sold poorly is fake news. This belief is based on the UK sales, but only box sales were counted. Activision itself persuaded to buy digital versions by adding exclusive skins. That is true. That is a good point. RC in Latin? I have not brushed up on my Latin in a while. Let's see. Josh, I assume you saw the great scorching on Liam yesterday on Twitter? Yeah, that was a situation. We'll have to see what happens with Wumpa League and everything, and, you know, like, I can't comment too much because I have not actually read that guy's Patreon and not actually seen what he said or has not said, so I can't comment like that. But sometimes he seems to be a little bit rude, and yeah. He seems to block people very easily and is a bit rude when when anybody says anything against him. He's just like, mind your own business, jerk, or whatever he says. So I don't know. It's crazy. We'll have to see. But for me, it seemed like he really did imply that Wumpa League was canceled and Crash was done for a long time. Like he made it seem like, from what he insinuated without actually having read his stuff, that Crash was dead and this was going to be another hiatus for another 9 years or something, you know? But with Crash getting this Wumpa League teasing stuff now and the Crash Twitter teasing it, I think we should be okay. So we'll have to see. Let's see. I like Skylanders franchise, but I rather prefer to love both original Spyro, Legend of Spyro, and over the Skylanders series. Yeah, I agree. You know, Skylanders is nice for what it was, but it was a huge missed opportunity, if you ask me, because they created a bunch of these, you know, unique, original, and I will admit they are really cool characters. But at the same time, why? Oh, why did they not? First of all, why did they mess up Spyro's face? It's like they already had a dragon. It wasn't supposed to be a Spyro's game. Then Activision or whoever it was slapped purple on it and said, hey, look, we have a license. It's Spyro now. Haha. You know. And, you know, that was a big mistake because Spyro looks horrible in that game. And then the other thing being, why didn't they use already established characters? Why could you not play? Because at first I heard this idea. I still remember sitting at my computer for the first time, hearing about Skylanders and reading what it was going to be like with the Toys to Life thing, and I was really turned off by it. But also, I had the idea, I thought, well, wait a minute. For this Toys to Life thing, it says a bunch of Spyro's friends. Well, and they didn't use them. They didn't actually use characters from Spyro. The only two characters from three, technically, from Spyro are Spyro Sparks, which you can't even play as. He's just like a missile thing that you use, and then Cinder. That's pretty much it. And Maliform, maybe, if you want to count the TV show, but he's not in any of the actual games, as far as I know. So it was such a missed opportunity. Why didn't they have you play as Hunter, play as Ripto, play as Gulp, Crush, you know, all these other characters, Bianca. You know, there's so many characters in actual Spyro lore that would have been amazing characters to be able to play as, and they didn't use them. Why? I think that was their biggest mistake, in my opinion. Anyway, enough of my ranting, but, oops, overshot that. I'm one of, like, the worst persons, because I always have to go back and get all the Wumpa fruit. Anyway, that's enough of me complaining about Skylanders, but yeah, missed opportunity. Biggest missed opportunity. Let's see. Who would be the new villain in Spyro 4? I think, like Miharu, Josh, it would be Ripto. I don't know. I love Ripto. I hope they use him again. I'm not sure. I think the smart idea, take Ripto and Nasty Nork and continue what they were originally going to do at the end of Spyro 3, where they had that little flip book thing in the back, and have Ripto and Nasty Nork team up together to stop Spyro. Or, hey, bring back the sorceress too. There you go. You got all three of them for the first time working together to defeat their common enemy, Spyro. There you go. Have them be different levels in a different world. Maybe go to their worlds or something. I don't know. You know? There's plenty of new ideas they could come up with. You know, maybe have a, like, situation where, you know, they win or something. Like, the bad guys win, and then Spyro has to take back all the worlds or something. You know? I don't know. That could be a cool idea. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see. September has already got me hyped because the Wumpa League 3DS Sonic games you bought for $142. Sonic Colors Ultimate and THQ Nordic on September 17th, hoping for SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom 2. That would be really cool. I hope they remaster the SpongeBob movie game. I really love that one. Let's see. I bet Liam kind of hates Crash just to spread around lies. I don't know. I can't say because, you know, I don't know what the guy's thinking. I don't know what's in his heart. But, you know, he does come off as really abrasive sometimes. And towards people who aren't even, like, really being mean or anything. And he's just, like, calls them out and, you know. Like, some people are being rude to him, and yeah, that's not called for. But at the same time, the people who are not being rude get smacked down, and I think that's wrong, but it's not my place to say. Let's see. Wumpa League is an reimagining of Crash Bash. That would be cool. That would be very interesting. As for the Steam Deck, I hope it sells well. Because like you said on Twitter, it would be a way for people to have access to PC gaming. Yes, I'm definitely getting one. I got my pre-order in. I am very, very, very excited to try it out. I can't wait to see what games will work on it. I hope all my games work on it. And it will be really cool to play Insane and Reignited at 60 frames per second on the go. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'll definitely try to make a video. Woo! That was close. Talking about it, that could have been really bad right there. Woo! That was sketchy. Okay. Like Miharu's idea to explore Bianca's world. That would be cool. You know, they actually did that in one of the Game Boy Advance games, I think. If I remember. When you were 16 or 17 years old, you had no opinions about Spyro design and Scanlander series, but turns out now I think I do kind of agree with all of them. Yeah. Either all of the antagonists or create a fresh new villain. Yeah. I mean, you know, I think that would be a great idea. Have all the villains team up together, you know. Maybe even throw Red in there. You know, Red from A Hero's Tale. That could have been cool. Let's see. But I cannot read. I am so sorry. I bet a new Spyro 4 game will be way much better than Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I really hope so, because... Ugh. Let's see. I hear you do a pretty rad Sly impression? I don't think I've ever done Sly Cooper. As far as I know, I don't remember doing Sly ever. Oh yeah, I haven't played this in so long. I forget that the draw distance is extremely low. So, stuff pops in and it's hard to see. Whoop, missed that. But yeah, I don't think I've ever done a Sly impression before. Not that I remember. I'm gonna go. Woo! That was a bit close. Felt the wind off of that one. Did I miss a box right here? Okay. It's just imagining things. I think maybe I just saw the back of that boat and thought it was a box for a second. Please leave, bird. Thank you. I prefer that you not hurt me. There we go. True. Yeah, exactly. About Ripto and Nasty Nork together in the book. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense for them to continue where that left off and have all the villains work together to try to destroy Spyro, and that would be a great story. And then, you know, there's a lot of world building and whatever. Did I miss that? I think I missed that. No, I broke the... Yeah, I did. There we go. I knew I broke the one, but... How are we doing? Okay. Need 6 more. Let's see. You hate Josh people for getting a character personality because of how she looks. Rouge to the Bat. Yeah. There's a certain style, and people don't like it. Mostly overprotective mothers. I don't think Red will be in Spyro 4. Spyro already met and defeated Red as the 3rd boss in Spyro Hero's Tale. Yeah, no, you never know. I mean, could be, could not. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I do agree. Probably not, but I do think that the Sorceress and Nasty Nork and Ripto together would be a great idea. But we'll see. I'm gonna take a drink for a second. Excuse me. Not used to talking for so long. You hate the Coco levels with the scooter. I actually really like those, surprisingly. I think they're a lot of fun, and I love the tsunami one is my favorite. That one is so much fun. And it's just so intense, and I love it. I actually really do like Wrath of Cortex. I think it's a really fun game. There's too many vehicle levels, but I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say, because I really enjoy it. Is it the best Crash game? No, definitely not. And I'm losing viewers after saying this, but I do have a soft spot in my heart for it. Let's see. Red could be a cameo or a hidden Easter egg in the new Spyro 4 game. Yeah, that is true. That is also true.
Crystals! Tiny, take them back! In Gladiator Arena! Tiny, take them back! In Gladiator Arena!
This was such a cool boss. I loved this part as a kid. It was just so menacing, and it just all the tiny sections, and especially in Crash 2 and this one, is just they make him so menacing, and it's so intimidating, and you're just like, oh boy, this is gonna be a tough fight. I mean, it's really not, but it does, you know, set this up, and it's great world building, and I do really like it. I'll read some more comments in a second, guys. Oops! See, that's what happens when I try to read comments. I get hit. There we go. Yay. I got the supercharged body slam, which really doesn't do that much.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have a
Let's see.
next time travel area.
Yeah, I mean, meant there's a THQ Nordic live stream on the 17th celebrating the 10th anniversary, and it had hinted SpongeBob in their picture that it's likely a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. Definitely looking forward. Yeah, that would be really cool. I can't wait to see what they do come up with. I do hope that they just, do the SpongeBob movie game, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, a Battle for Bikini Bottom 2 would be excellent. I would love that. You feel both Wrath of Cortex and Crash Bash are good games. They both are underrated, in your opinion. Wrath of Cortex was fun. I really do love Wrath of Cortex. I do think it gets a lot more hate than it deserves. I do think it's a really underrated, and it's too bad because, Wrath of Cortex is not the worst Crash game, in my opinion. And there's way worse ones, and I do really have a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy playing it, and I'm gonna stream it again at some point.
Why must you continue to be a thorn in our side?
What? Where was I? Oh, Tiny was a good fellow. He hated everyone and everything, but a good heart nonetheless. Please be more reasonable with my minions next time.
Let's see. You don't think that the Sorceress will return in Spyro 4? The Sorceress is dead. Just Nasty Nork and Ripto. Well, I mean, is the Sorceress really dead? She survived falling into lava once. And Ripto's somehow still alive, supposedly, after surviving falling into lava. So, who knows? I don't know. Will these characters actually stay dead? Will Ripto still be dead? Ripto has not appeared in CTR Nitro Fueled, so is he dead? The Sorceress wasn't in there either. So, they could be perma-dead. I don't know. We'll just have to see, but let's see. What if the sheeps would be the villains in Spyro 4, based on the ad video? Yeah, they kind of did that with Toasty, but, I mean, who knows? They could have the flying sheep saucers, and maybe, hey, a space level would be really cool. Have a level where you're in the homeworld of the flying sheep saucers and, space cows and whatever. That would be neat. Have an entire level. I mean, Metropolis was kind of like that, but it's not exactly the same. It would be cool to see where exactly they come from. Their own little world. Let's see. However, you're so excited about Cow the Kangaroo, they posted on Twitter a short video when it will be. Yeah, I saw that. That looks amazing. I'm definitely going to play that. I didn't get into the series until more recently, but it's really cool. And I'm really excited to try it. Sorry, Gandalf. Let's see. The most underrated characters, in your opinion, is Drybone from Mario Kart 8 and Ripperoo. Yeah, Ripperoo is awesome. He's one of my favorites. And very underutilized character. And I guess he was supposed to be in Crash 4, but he got pulled at the last minute or something. And I don't understand why. Because that would have been amazing. They got the model for him in the game and everything, and they just didn't use it, and it's a shame, because Ripperoo needs more love. He's not in enough games. If I could get on here, that would be nice. Let's see. Clancy Brown, I miss him as Cortex. Lex Lang is great, though, but Clancy really nailed the evil Cortex. He did. He has that perfect laugh, and especially as Uka Uka, too. I really do miss him. John DiMaggio did a great Uka Uka, but I do really miss Clancy Brown. He just had that menacing...
Never dare to fail the Radio Call even once. But you, Cortex, you failed me twice.
You know, it's so horrifically scary, and I love it. That used to give me chills as a kid. Enter the Dragonfly pretty much did that, no? Yeah, true. But the thing is, though, is that, you know, is Spyro 4 going to retcon everything like Crash 4 did, or what exactly is going to happen? We'll see. The sorceress died in the pink lava after she was defeated by Spyro in the secret boss fight in Year of the Dragon. Yeah, but is she dead? It doesn't specifically say that she, quote-unquote, died permanently. She was defeated, but there's always a chance she could come back. If Ripto could survive lava and whatever, I don't see why she couldn't. But who knows? We'll see. Let's see. Those DS Sonic games I got were Sonic Classic Collection, Sonic Rush, and Sonic Colors. Nice! I do agree with Wrath of Cortex. It's as good as the original Naughty Dog trilogy and your fourth or third favorite Crash game. Very underrated. I agree. I think it gets way too much hate, and it's really too bad because it's really not that bad of a game, and I wouldn't mind a remaster, you know? I think they could do it really good. Maybe add a little bit of story elements to flesh it out. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Don't change it too much, but, you know, add more to Crunch's backstory or something. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. Had to get food. Nice. Hope you got something good. Also, welcome back. Let's see. Maybe probably the models like Papu Papu, Pinstripe, and Ripperoo they will use in Wumpa League. That would be cool. Yeah, new Uka Uka is whack. Lava just isn't deadly in the Spyro universe except for Spyro. Right? Maybe Ripto must have survived from the lava. Yeah. He could be dead. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see. There's so much that they could do, and, you know, so much with Wumpa League, so much with a new Crash Bandicoot, so much with the new Spyro. We'll just have to wait and see, but I'm very excited for Thursday. Aside from Wumpa League, which it's almost a guarantee that it's going to be there. It would be extremely disappointing if it didn't show up on Crash's birthday, and the fact that, you know, they've been giving out these Wumpa pinatas and whatever. But aside from that, what else do you guys think will be there? I'm really hoping for, it's probably way too early, but who knows? I'm hoping for God of War Ragnarok. I think that's going to be awesome if that actually shows up. We'll have to see. Let's see. Let's see. Ripto must have survived from lava. I read that already. Josh, I never feel bored after finishing Spyro and Crash trilogy. You start collecting boxes and eggs in the PS4 era. It's cool to replay it over because it's fun. Yeah. I think these games are, honestly, I think they're timeless, you know? You can play them over and over and over again, and it's never boring. I could play, if you told me that the only two games I could play for the rest of my life are This one specifically and Spyro 2, I would be like, that's fine. Because these are so much fun. I could play these for forever. Ripto just has the second life, probably. Uka Uka's voice in CTR Nitro Field does not sound like the original. Example, you win a trophy. Yeah, it's so weird, and that's still John DiMaggio. I don't understand why he made it so, like, goofy and jazzy compared to... Because he did such a good job in the Insane trilogy. I don't understand why... if that was a voice directing decision or what exactly, but I don't know. But yeah, it sounds so weird.
You win a trophy.
That's what it should sound like, and instead it's like, you win a trophy. Yeah. Got a trophy. It's a good trophy. Love my trophy. I don't know why it's so weird. It's bizarre, and I don't like it. And it does not sound like Uka Uka. Sounds like some jazz singer or something. I don't know. Let's see. Is there actually a Spyro 4 plan? Haven't seen anything teased about. Not that I know of. Also, oh, I forgot that these are on a timer. I screwed that up, but that's okay. I'll do it the hard way. I did not do that at all the way I was supposed to, but whatever. Oh, I hate this one. There we go. Okay. But yeah, probably not this year, I doubt. I think we're gonna get Crash this year. Maybe, if we're lucky, Spyro next year. That's what I'm hoping for, but that's just speculation. I have no idea. One can only hope. As for the storytelling, like you said, you don't hope for anything to change. Like, turn Coco into Lara Croft. Yeah. Hopefully they won't make any major changes to any more characters. Aw, how did that miss him? Oh well, he can live. How's that for skill? Uka's from the 70s now. I don't know why two Crash games in a row. I still think I'm going with my theory that it takes longer to make a Spyro game, and we do know that because of how long it took between Insane and Reignited. So I'm not surprised that we get two Crash games in a row, and then the next one should theoretically be Spyro. And if Wumpa League is a live service game, that should give people enough time to have that to enjoy. Just because Spyro has so much more elements to it than Crash. There's so much to consider and think about and whatever, and portals and this and that, and there's just a lot to consider with Spyro. And, you know, it's I want to say open world. It's not really, but it's more open than Crash. Crash is definitely a more linear game. Although Crash 4 is pretty big, but I do think that Spyro will take a lot more time to develop. Especially if I'm wondering, are they going to do this what they did with Crash and like change the art style, change everything, and start from scratch pretty much? Because from what I can tell, for Crash 4, they didn't import anything from Insane. You know, the Wumpa fruit is new, the boxes are new, their character models are new, everything is new. So I'm wondering are they going to change how Spyro looks? Is he going to look more like he does on Crash on the Run, which it's not the worst model in the world. The only thing I hate is that his nose is in his snoot and not above it. I don't know why, but that just that irks me. I hate that. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm hoping personally, because I think everything in Reignited was perfect as far as character models and environments go. I hope that they just take the gems, the sound effects, and all that, just rip it from the game and put it in, the next one. But we'll see. Let's see. I want to see Nasty Nork and Ripto team up in the beginning of Spyro 4. That would be cool. I do think that they should do a crossover game. Maybe they could even just take the Game Boy game and have the same plot, but for gameplay wise, give it an actual story, instead of just minigame collection. That would be really cool, but we'll see. Did I do 7? Yeah, I did 7. That was the... Okay. Let's see. Well, that was dumb. I'll have to read comments in a second. I cannot drive and read at the same time, which is probably a good thing. Don't read and play Crash Bandicoot, kids. You guys are probably hearing my controller vibrate on the desk. Sorry. It's probably obnoxious, but... I just want to know, how exactly did Cortex have time to go back in time and demand that he be a sheriff of this middle-of-nowhere town? More importantly, why exactly does he want to be sheriff of this no-name town? Also, I lost, but I got the gem, so... let's read some comments. If there's a game that's way worse than Wrath of Cortex, it's gotta be Enter the Dragonfly. Yeah, I agree. There are things that I do like about Enter the Dragonfly. I feel like between that and A Hero's Tale, it feels more like a Spyro game. And there's a lot of cool ideas that I do like. Thieves' Den is such a good concept. I hate the stupid baskets with the feet and gems that run around, but the concept is amazing. Getting to see these where the thieves live and where they keep the treasure, that's brilliant. That is an awesome idea. Cloud 9, there's a lot of levels that I really love. The Monkey Monastery, where you have actual monkeys, that's really funny. That's clever, and you can tell that the ideas were there, but there's just the frame rate dips so much, and the loading times are long, and there's so many glitches. I wish it could have had more polish, and it could have been a really great Spyro game if it would have had more time and more polish, because there's a lot of things I really do love about it. I really love it, but it's just, it irks me because it could have been a great Spyro game. And when you play it on an emulator, it's actually pretty decent. Let's see. I hope, wait, did I read this? It would be best to save Spyro 4 for next year so they can have more time to focus on the plot. I think that's what they're going to do, honestly. I mean, we're already... It's already September, so I think probably maybe by June we should hear about Spyro 4. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say June, and then sometime in September, October, November, we should get the game. That is just a guess. I hope Spyro 4 has just reignited Spyro in a new story. I hope so too, I really do. But they're switching over to Unreal Engine instead of Alchemy. And if somebody correct me, because I can't think right now. Is reignited in Unreal, or is that still Alchemy? Because I can't remember. If it is in Unreal, then they shouldn't have to change anything, as far as I know. Everything should be able to look the same and just use the same models, because I can't remember. But, we'll see. Maybe they just want to change some things up like they do, but I don't know. And I'm wondering who's going to make it. Is it going to be Toys for Bob? Is it going to be, you know... And that's another thing, too. Who's going to be making, Wumpa League? Is this Toys for Bob again? Or is it going to be a different company doing Wumpa League? Seeing this now, Josh, bringing back memories. You're 32 years old and you remember playing it in the 90s on your PS1 when you were 9 years old. I was 5 when when I was playing this for the first time. It feels like forever ago now. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Don't mind having another Crash game, but Spyro does deserve another game instead after Reignited Trilogy was out. It's almost been 3 years, so that's a big gap. Yeah. Hopefully that means they've had enough time for development. If they have even started it yet, I don't know. I would hope. We'll see. Let's see. Can you imagine the crate running in Wumpa League? That's a... Yes, that would be amazing. Having the crate be a playable character. I don't know if they would do that, but that would be really funny. Route 66 level, lol. You hate those levels plus the plane level. They're the worst in Crash 3. I actually really like the motorcycle level and the plane level. I don't mind a lot of the vehicle levels. I enjoy the ones in Crash 3 way more than Wrath of Cortex, but... Spyro Hero's tail has Russian money bags. Yeah, that was really weird. I don't understand why. You know, Jess Harnell's a great voice actor, and for those of you that don't know, he actually has a band. And I guess they're working on a new album, and it sounds really good. They actually did a cover of Journey's just a small town girl living in a lonely world. I cannot hit that note, but I can't. What is the song? I can't think of the name now. Don't Stop Believing. That's it. Duh. But they are really, really, really good. I recommend you go check them out. The band name is Rock Sugar. If you want to hear Jess Harnell sing, hear Crash Bandicoot sing. Let's see. Luau Island and Honey Marsh are your favorite levels. You love it. Unreal. Yeah, okay, so it is Unreal Engine. Wumpa League by Beanox, maybe? It could be. It would be interesting. And it makes sense since they already know how to do like the multiplayer stuff with Insane. Although I hope that the servers will be better than Insane, or not Insane. Excuse me, Nitro Fueled, because Nitro Fueled does not have good servers. It's crap, and I hope they fix that. You wish Crash's model in On the Run was the beta design before the final one, which looked closer or the same as Insane model. Yeah, the model looks, it looks okay. It's not my favorite, but yeah, you were like 5 or 6 playing this. Gosh, that's been forever ago. Crate running is like the flag running in Mario 3D. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I like the motorcycle level, but the only problem is that your bike speed is kind of slow when you have to try hard to get everything to win. Yeah, I agree. He has to say whoa in the songs. Wow! Alright, we did 8. We did the bike one. Time for Tomb Time. Server isn't necessarily Dev Studios, though. That's sometimes decided by the publisher, so Activision. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Either way, I hope it's good. I hope it's a good game. I hope it sells a lot, and I really, really hope. I mean, they got a lot stacked against it, you know. If it's a multiplayer-only game, that's going to turn a lot of people off. If it's Activision, which it is, you know, people are still upset about all that going on, so a lot of people might not buy it. And you know, there is really, really just a lot stacked against this game. I really hope it does well. And I hope that Crash sticks around for years and years and years. And same with Spyro, of course. Because, you know, this is my childhood. Whoop! Hey, first death? Do we count that as a death? Because that's a bonus level. Technically, I didn't lose a life, so I'm just gonna say that doesn't count. There we go. That wasn't so hard. You love this level, the Egyptian level? Yeah. It's really cool. I really like the colors and everything, and just the way it looks. It's a really cool idea. One thing that I noticed is that when you move like left to right, and you're jumping to like get on the platform kind of jumps with you. Or not jumps with you, but like moves in the direction that you're moving. So like if I come over here and jump, it kind of like moves just ever so slightly to try to grab you so you don't fall, which is kind of nice because depth perspective is not the best in 2D older games, 2D, 3D older games. What I mean is 2.5D. Oh, the monkey's gone. He had enough of me slamming on his head. I was gonna say it was 2.5D! To quote Kid Icarus. You meant, Josh, imagine the crate, oh yeah, the crate actually running. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Because all it does is kind of sit there and drive, so it'd be interesting to see how they get movement to actually work. I do not even have that. Whoop! Well, that was dumb. I don't even have the thing to get in there yet, so this was a waste of a life. And so was that. But, hey, I got lives to spare, so who cares? Let's see. You can bet there will be microtransactions sneaked in at some point. Activision will find a way. I'm certain of it. It probably won't be at launch, and they'll wait until the game gets good reviews, and then they'll add it later, like they do. Because that's what they do, because Activision is Activision. I hope not, I really do, but, you know. It's funny, because EA has started becoming more, like, better about not putting microtransactions in games than Activision has. Which is kind of funny, because Dead Space not going to have, the Dead Space remake, that's not going to have microtransactions. And Squadrons didn't have microtransactions, and a lot of the EA games now, Jedi Fallen Order, you know, a lot of those haven't had microtransactions, and that's been actually really surprising. Rutabaga! They always say it sounds like he's saying rutabaga, but I always heard Udabaga. That's what I always thought it was. Udabaga. Udabaga. Some people say Rutabaga, but apparently it's supposed to be Ooga Booga. Yeah, I don't have the gems, so I can't get the rest of those. But yeah, I always as a kid, I thought it was Udabaga. And some people say Rutabaga. And supposedly it's supposed to be Ooga Booga. Ooga Booga. But really quickly, so it's Ooga Booga. I'm almost going back in the same level. I don't want to do that. There we go. Midnight run time. That's animal abuse. No.
Good day, mates. Dingo Dial's the name.
Beating up Dingo Dial. That's animal abuse.
Bring the crystals to them during the ice ages. So,
You know, it's really kind of funny. Dingo Dial doesn't even make his, like, first, like, talk thing where he threatens you until you're on, like, the last level before you get the, get to him. So that's kind of interesting. It does build up a lot of suspense because playing this for the first time, you're like, who's the boss gonna be? You know, and there's just such build up because it's just, you don't know who's gonna be next. Is it gonna be somebody new? Is it gonna be somebody old? And then you see that it's Dingo Dial at the very, like, last level before you get to fight him. So that's kind of interesting, and it's interesting that they didn't introduce you to him, like, halfway through the levels. Anyway. Let's see. Crash, Sonic, and Spyro your favorite franchises? Yeah. EA is more consumer-friendly now, apparently, after being uber greedy. You feel like we crossed into the Matrix. Speaking of Matrix, the new Matrix movie is looking really good from those screenshots and that little teaser. I am very excited for that. That was really funny. Ah, darn it. Okay, well, I gotta at least try to get the gem on this, or otherwise I'm gonna feel bad. That's not Ooga Booga, what the heck? LOL. I can see it now, the last crate suddenly runs away with me. I thought it was Umatabuga. I don't even know how to say that. Umatabuga. Udamatabuga. I have no idea. I butchered that, but everybody hears their own thing, and that's kind of the fun part about it. And now, children playing a level with Perth the Explorer. EA Games, challenge everything. This logo is imprinted in my mind from playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the PS2. I think my first EA game was Looney Tunes Back in Action for the PS2. I think that was my first EA game that I remember playing. I might have had something else before that, but that's crazy they had the license to Looney Tunes back then. That was strange. I don't even know who even owns the Looney Tunes game license now. Also, I do think I missed a box back there, but oh well. I'm not gonna keep dying or we'll be here forever on this level. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm in concentration mode. I'm in try not to die mode. But see, like, imagine if there was hidden boxes on this. That would suck. Also, yeah, I missed that back there. Drat. I haven't played the original in a while, and I'm still used to Insane's controls because it's just ever so slightly different. It screws me up. Yeah, I missed a few. Darn. Okay. It's alright. It's okay. But imagine if there was like hidden boxes on this level. How cruel would that be? Like, the next Crash Bandicoot game needs to have most of the boxes in plain sight. They can be tricky to get to, and you know, down and near some of the later levels, it can be really difficult. Yeah, but wait, which level did I miss? I got the. Did I not? I got that. Oh yeah, I missed the bike because I didn't. Okay. I was like, what the heck? Where's Dingo Dial's platform? Let's see. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet Clank, Jak and Daxter, and Sly Cooper. Those are all great. I only got into Sly Cooper more recently, but it's still such a great series. And I'm sad that I missed it growing up. Same with Ratchet and Clank too. Like, I've been a Ratchet and Clank fan longer, but I never played these until more recently. Jak I played. I remember that. I remember I played Jak and Daxter. I don't even know why I'm going for the boxes. Out of habit, but I don't need to. I just need to win. Third place. Hey, there we go. Now I did it. It won't be hashtag Free Willy. I'd like to see that monkey character you just destroyed being playable in Wumpa League. That would be funny. Congrats on the first actual death in Crash 3. Sorry. It's alright. Hey, we can't live forever. Neither can Crash, apparently. Let's see. As for the Aku Aku thing, I heard it Ooga Booga from watching the Courage the Cowardly Dog. I remember that show. You only ever played Spyro, pretty much?
Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine.
I love that laugh. It's so sinister. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just so good. There's a way to get over this, but I forget exactly how you do it. It's fun when you get the double jump, then you don't have to wait and you can just beat the snot out of him early. Josh, if he's our line, if he can't do it, then I'm lying. I'm going the wrong way. What is happening? I'm not paying attention. But, yeah, anyway, I think I can't remember if I asked this or not. What do you guys think the chances of God of War Ragnarok showing up, and what other games would you like to see announced at the PlayStation thing on Thursday? I was not paying attention. I was reading comments. Darn. I used to be so good at that. I could do it without looking. Because I played this for 20 years. Nice Ripperoo impersonation with the laugh. I used to be able to. I probably can't now. When my voice was higher and I was a squeaky teenager, I used to be able to do a really good Ripperoo impression. Not so much anymore. Darn. How did that catch up to me? Here's where I start dying and not doing so good now. I also think it's interesting that you can see the shadow moves with you. So, like, when you're in the air, so is the, get out of here. So is the, shadow of the, fire, whatever. Woo! That could have been bad. Let's see. The original theme is better. Yeah, I do like the original, as opposed to, Insane. Just that didgeridoo and the jaw harp, and it's awesome. One time I actually wanted to see what happened, and I destroyed all of the
Thrashed me, mate.
things just to see what happened.
But you'll soon be up against much worse.
I did like that you can also jump on Dingo Dial in Insane. That's really funny. Oh, I guess you can in this one too. I don't remember being able to do that. I think you gotta be in a certain spot, but that's really funny. Let's read some comments really quick for a bit. Let's see. I actually completed the original Spyro trilogy a couple weeks ago, and it was a challenge despite playing Spyro for what feels like 100 times. Yeah, it's if you don't go back to it every once in a while, it does get a bit tricky to try and remember where everything is. Spoiler alerts, after Crash defeated Dingo Dial as the second boss fight in Crash 3 Warp, Dingo Dial is retired from his life of villainy. In Crash 4, It's About Time. And it's strange, because he also was like that too in Twinsanity, so it's interesting that they want Dingo Dial to be a good guy. And, you know, Crash 3, he's a bad guy. Crash 4, or, excuse me, Crash Bash, he's on the good guy team, which is interesting. And then Wrath of Cortex, he's bad again. And then Crash 5, he's a good guy again. And then Crash 4, he's a good guy, so it's kind of interesting how that works. Yay, double jump. I gotta do the dance. Everybody do the dance at home. I'm watching you. I know you guys can see me, and you know that I know that you know that I know that I can see you. So you better do the dance right now. I don't care if you are in the middle of a public place. You stop what you are doing right now and do that darn Crash dance. Let's see. You bought the Ratchet trilogy on PS3, all for one, back in July. Nice. I have all of them, all the Ratchet & Clank games. The only one I don't have is Quest for Booty. That is the only one I do not have physically. Blech. English. English is hard. God of War, 50% chance. Hope Twisted Metal shows up. That would be cool. I would love a new Twisted Metal. Let's see. An Insane Dingo Dial wears blue pants instead of brown. Does he? No, he doesn't. In the Game Boy Advance games, he did. Miharu, hey! Thank you for coming. How are you? Everybody, go check out Miharu's channel. She does a lot of Spyro the Dragon stuff. And you play a little bit of Crash Bandicoot here every once in a while. But she's an awesome YouTuber. Please go check her out. Go subscribe to her channel. She's amazing and way better at YouTube than I will ever be. So please go subscribe to her channel if you haven't. She's done a lot of Spyro videos if you're wondering more about Spyro stuff, and she's just awesome. Please go subscribe to her. Let's see. Let's see. He served all three masks, Aku Aku, Uka Uka, and Velo. Yeah. Well, I mean, Velo, kind of he was hypnotized or whatever by Entrance. So he wasn't really in control. But that is interesting that he's had so many different masks. Let's see.
Haven't we gotten far for a pair of fuzzy...
Dingodile is like Penta Penguin. Good, but sometimes is evil. That is true.
Penguin Year One?
I love that line. It's so funny.
Penguin Year One?
Charade, so you won't be...
I also love that they actually included that in Nitro Fueled. That is so good. I love that. You got into Sly and Ratchet recently. That's cool. Good to see you back with more streams. It's good to be back with more streams. I've really missed doing this. It's been too long. Way, way, way too long. Oh yeah, I can double jump. What am I doing? I'm rusty because I've not played in a long time, but I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. I've only died a few times. Josh and Miharu are your favorite YouTube creators who talk about Spyro. Aw, well thank you. That really means a lot. I appreciate that. You already subscribed to Miharu's channel? Let's see. Used to like the PS1 versions of Crash 2 and 3 because the controls are okay, and in Insane they aren't smooth as the original, so they can be awkward. It's still a fantastic game. Yeah, I agree. It does take some getting used to. I remember when I first played Insane, I died so many times because the jump arc was so different, and I was so used to playing this, and then you play Insane and it's completely different, but I did get a lot better. Hey, look, it's Yoshi. I also like Crash's face. It's just like, that is such a good face. Just like, aw, thanks. Though you were literally one of the reasons you started your channel in the first place. Really? Seriously? I didn't know that. That really means a lot. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. Oh, that really means a lot to me, though. Thank you, Miharu. Dude, yes, I agree with you. Let's see, they also changed some of the buttons too. I hated that for vehicle levels. Yeah, but you can play in the classic mode. Are you the only person who used to think Entropy was Jafar from Aladdin? He does kind of look like Entropy. Has anybody ever tried to just like color over him blue and see what he looks like? Somebody needs to do that. Get on Photoshop and... I love this little dinosaur guy. I remember the first time I saw this, I was a huge dinosaur kid. I could tell you every single dinosaur and, you know, everything about them. I could tell you everything about dinosaurs, and when I saw that you could ride on this dinosaur, I just lost it. I was like, ah! I loved it as a kid, because I was just so big into dinosaurs. You know, it's funny, my school was so strict. I talk about this a lot, but my school is actually the reason I got into video games, because my eye-hand coordination was so bad that I could not throw, I could not do anything very good. Somebody would tell me to throw and hit, you know, with a hacky sack, throw and hit a target on the wall, and I would just completely miss. That it was hilarious how bad my eye-hand coordination was. So my school actually recommended video games, and that's how I got into playing Spyro first, honestly, and then Crash shortly after. But it is really funny to think about that school is actually the reason I got into video games. I still remember playing Spyro for the first time. Well, not really playing it, but getting it. It was my birthday. I remember we had to go to the store anyway, and I had opened my PlayStation, and my mom took me to the store, and she said, you can pick out a game, and I got to choose what I wanted. And I saw that you could play as a dragon, and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever, being able to play as a dragon. And I just remember I was so tall I couldn't even reach the rack. I don't know if you guys remember, but they had these like CD racks for the games. I think it was Walmart. I can't remember, it was so long ago, but they had these CD racks, and my mom had to pick me up to be able to look, because I was so small I couldn't actually reach into the shelf rack. And I remember looking through them and seeing Spyro, and I instantly fell in love. And my mom looked at it and she said, okay. And that was the start of something great. Let's see. That's not Yoshi. Some reasons I prefer the original Crash 2 and 3 than Insane, but Spyro's different. Yeah, it's like opposite for me. For me, I prefer Insane for Crash 1, and then 2 and 3 I prefer the original. And then for Spyro, I prefer Reignited for Spyro 1, and then for Spyro 2 and 3 I prefer the originals. Let's see. It's true. I started watching your Spyro streams back before Reignited came out, along with some other people's videos, and I decided I should give it a try. That's awesome. I'm really so glad you did, because you're really good at it, and it was a lot of fun being on your show, doing that interview way back when you did those. I think you're still doing those, right? I haven't seen recently, but from what I remember, you're still doing those interviews and stuff. But, yeah, it was really fun. I miss those days. I miss the excitement and the theorizing, and, you know, we do get to do a little bit of that again. Uh-oh. Gonna die here. Okay, there we go. But, yeah, yeah, this is a good time for me to come back, too, because with all the Wumpa League stuff, we get to do a little bit of theorizing now. So, and I'm glad I'm able to come back. I really miss streaming. I miss talking to you guys. It's not the same. Yeah, Spyrocast is still going? Awesome. Let's see. So, Josh, question. Have you seen Beast Wars, Transformers 1996 to 99? I have not. I was not the biggest Transformers kid growing up. I didn't really watch too much. It just, I don't know. It just didn't really interest me that much. I had a few toys, but that was about it. I don't know too much about it. Yeah, that was never my thing, really. But, hey, it's still really cool. I could never get the hang of putting those things together. It took me like 20 minutes to try to put together one stupid Transformers toy. That was a bit clench right there. Let's see. You love Spyro 2 because of Colossus, but you like Spyro 2 and 3 because of Hunter and Moneybags. Yeah. I really like Neil Ross being the voice of Moneybags in Spyro 3. No discredit to JB Blank, but whoops, that was dumb. But I wish they would have got Neil Ross back. I miss him as Moneybags. He was so good. I think I mentioned this, but for those of you that watch Breaking Bad, did you know that Gus's doctor, Gustavo Fring, his doctor, is actually JB Blank, who's Moneybags? That's amazing. And also, he is J. Jonah Jameson in Insomniac's Spider-Man game. How about that, huh? How many of you knew that? I didn't until semi-recently, and I thought that was a pretty cool thing, because I never knew that. Let's see. To be honest, Sonic Colors Ultimate is a pretty good game. I'm playing it on PC, but I'm so ashamed they released it in an unfinished state. Sega seems to mess up every time on Sonic's anniversary. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I've been playing it a lot too. Thankfully, I haven't had any bugs or glitches, so that's a bit of a relief. But I haven't played for too long. But from what I've been playing of it, it's really fun. The only issue I have is really that I've noticed that I don't like is that the ooh, that was close. I forgot he was there. My only issue that I don't like is that the cutscenes are still low resolution, and they actually did have the assets to make it high resolution, but they just ran out of time, which is really a shame. I wish they had more development time, and I wish it was polished more. Let's see. Let's catch up on some comments here really quick. As much as you love Reignited, you prefer the original games for sentimental reasons? Yeah, like I said earlier, nothing will ever beat the originals. They could remaster these games 100 million times, remake them, whatever, but I don't think anything will ever come close to the originals. The only thing that I think would be able to be as good as the originals is if they just upped the resolution and frame rate and made this look 4K 60 or whatever. That's the only thing that I think would be able to compete with the originals, if they remastered it that way. Let's see. Glad to hear from you, Josh. Stay awesome. Gotta go. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. When you talked to Neil at TFCon a couple years back, he said that he had no idea Reignite even existed. Oh, that's sad. I'm sad they didn't even try to reach out to him. Also, that is really cool that you got to talk to him. Oh, I'm so jealous. I should destroy these because, well, maybe not. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to come back through here, but maybe I can just hit the green box crate. Okay. Whew. There we go. Okay, hey, I did it. And I still got my fish. But yeah, Neil Ross is such a great voice actor. You know, I'm so sad that they didn't get him. He is amazing. Well, that's good. That saved me some trouble there. Bonk. Let's see, Medieval did a good choice. All voices are from the original, only improved graphics and music. Yes, Medieval is like such a good remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, it's like a weird hybrid because it's I don't even know what you would classify it as, but I think it's really, really, really great, and I think they did a fantastic job. Shoot. No! Now I gotta go all the way back here. No! Darn. Here comes the dying streak now. Here's where I start messing everything up. Now, how come that time I was able to kill him? Alright. Easy does it. Up we go. Down we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Now see, I spin... never mind. Stay Puft Crash. Trouble with the levels and crates, eh? Let's see. Unfortunately, he gave off the vibe of someone who won't have a convo with a fan unless they pay him. See, he is the character! He is Moneybags! He is his character! That's why he's so perfect for it! Like, he actually kinda was Money... Exactly! He is Moneybags. That's why it's so perfect! That's amazing. Ugh, I died. But... oh, that's actually hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You have to go to lunch now. Bye, Josh. Good to have you back again. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Also, by the way, I didn't get a chance to mention this, but I should mention it at some point. We're going to do something new for the people who donate. For the people who donate, from now on, not only am I going to give you a shout out, but you're also going to get your name at the bottom of the screen. I figured out a way to do it. So if you do donate, let me know, and I'm going to put your name on the screen. Since I'm not using OBS, and OBS hates my computer for whatever reason, I have to enter it in manually. So if you guys do, let me know, and I will put your name up there where everybody can see. So just FYI. And again, it's not and it is not, you guys do not have to donate by any means. It helps out the channel and helps me out, and I appreciate it, but it is not necessary at all. But I do appreciate it if you guys do. If not, don't worry. And if you can't, don't worry. That's one thing I will say. I hate that some YouTubers don't talk to their fans unless they pay, which I kind of hate that. Like, not all YouTubers do that. And I understand that people who have bigger channels can't do that all the time because they have like 80 million subs. But I do think, you know, people should be able to talk to their fans without having to pay. So I try to read as many as your comments, and I honestly, I don't care how big my channel gets. I will always try to respond to you guys. Always, always, always. Even if I have 80 million subscribers, which I never will, but if I ever got to that point, hey, there we go, I did it. I will always try to read comments. I might not get to read all of them, but I will read as many as I possibly can. I need a drink. Hang on. Look at all that progress. Same, I take time to read my comments every day. That's good. I wish more YouTubers would do that. There's just a few that I see, and, you know, it sucks that you have to pay to interact. You know, it shouldn't be like that. The way I see it is, you know, and I know everybody has their own thing and they do it differently, but whenever I'm streaming, I want it to be like, hey, I'm playing a game, you guys are sitting around the couch with me, and we're all talking, having a great time, and, you know, I don't let fame go to my head. It doesn't matter if I have 1 million subscribers or not. The way it will always be for me is just casual. You guys are here. We're all playing this game together. It's like you're over at my house. We're all sitting around the TV. I got the controller. You guys are with me, and we're all chatting and having a good time, laughing, and having fun, which is what it should be. The only reason I got into YouTube in the first place is because I want to make people happy, you know? Life is so awful, and you guys know what I've been through. I don't talk about it too much, and I try not to go on about it, but I've had a lot of horrible stuff happened recently in my life. I lost my dad a little bit ago. My dog died a little while ago too, and you know, it's been rough, and I want to make people smile. I want people to, when they come here, to be able to just sit back, get away from all the horrible things that go on in real life, and just have a good time and forget about their problems. If I can just make one person forget about the bad day that they've had, or make one person smile and have a good day, that's enough for me. That's all I want out of YouTube, you know? That's the best part of it. Because if you love what you do, it's not work, so they say. And I would be inclined to agree with that. Anyway, let's see.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just to continue to gather...
IRL Moneybags, lol. Hey Josh, what do you think of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania coming out next month? I'm gonna get it, that's for sure. I had it on the GameCube, the original Monkey Ball Deluxe, yeah. It's a lot of fun. I love that they added Sonic as a character. I cannot wait to play as him. I think the new Crash Wumpa League game will be developed by Toys for Bob. I still think that a new Spyro 4 will be developed by Beanox. I'm not sure. It will be interesting to see. Even big streamers should just interact with fans. So weird how they don't care about the people who made them famous. Exactly. I think that's wrong. You know, it takes 2 seconds to say hi to somebody. You know, how hard is it to take 2 seconds out of your day to talk to somebody and say, hey? And I understand, you know, if you got 1 million people, you won't be able to get to everybody's comments. And yeah, that sucks, but, you know, and sometimes you have to stop and read and try to catch up. But it's worth it because it's fun to be able to talk to you guys, hear your thoughts on stuff, and interact. Also, one of my favorite things is that this carpet moves with you when you go back and forth like this. That makes it... That was a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I knew it was good going away from me, but I did it anyway, like an idiot. But yeah, interacting with you guys is the best. Even if I have to slow down and stop and take a break for a second, you know? It's worth it. Let's see. It only gets tough to read when chat is scrolling really fast. Yeah. They do have the slow down the chat thing. I think they still have that still, unless they remove that. I don't know. YouTube has changed so much. The layout and everything in YouTube Studio since the last time I was doing YouTube. So it's been a long time. And so much has changed, so I gotta relearn everything. They made some things better and some things they did not, and I don't like it. Let's see. Do you remember on your Mario... also, I'm gonna make you a mod. There you go. Miharu is now a mod. Congratulations. I meant to do that a long time ago, but... I've rebooted my channel so many times, I can't keep up with what I have done on this one and have not, so. Let's see. Do you remember your Mario voice? Oh yeah, everybody loves the Mario voice. I haven't done that in so long. Let's see. Hello, it's me, Mario! Woohoo! Thank you so much for coming to my stream! One of these days, I will do that. I said this long time ago, and I still will do it. I promise. At some point, I will do it. Have a Mario stream where I'm playing some kind of Mario game, and I only do Mario's voice. Gotta stay in character. The whole thing. Just the entire stream, just Mario's voice. It's probably gonna get annoying, and I'm probably gonna lose some subscribers, but everybody loves it, and I honestly love doing it. And I wish I could meet Charles Martinet. He seems like the nicest person in the world, you know? He's just so kind, and he just has such a big heart, and it'd be so fun. I'd love to see his reaction to my Mario voice. That would be so cool to see. Have him get to hear it and see what he thinks about it. I wish I could do that. Oh, I thought that was the last one. I did not count. One thing I'm very glad about with Insane is that they changed the box number of jumps that you have to do from 10 to 5 in Crash 1 and 2. I do appreciate that so much. Let's see. Slow mode is still a thing. I didn't realize your dog died. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you. It's been rough. I miss her. I named her Zoe after Zoe the fairy from Spyro. She was a little brat. I loved her. I miss that dog so much. PlayStation Lifestyle just got their piñata. Ooh, I'll have to go check that out. Slow mode is still a thing. That's good to know. All the support I need for you is always love and chat. I'm thankful you're here after being my friend after the drama I had with your ex-friends. Hey, no worries about it. I appreciate you being here. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. Ascension. YouTube always changes small things instead of fixing the broken things. Yeah, no kidding. They add things that we don't need, and the things that we do need, they don't fix. Also, I died so many times. Of course, I'm not going to get the death route. Oh well. It's okay. I'm not going for 100%. I'm just going to get as far as I can today before I have to go. Let's see. 2:18. Okay. I just got to keep checking the clock. See how I'm going. If I have to run suddenly, don't freak out. I'll just end the stream really quick, but don't panic. Nothing's wrong. I just would have to go. But I should be alright for a little while. What time is it? 2:18? Yeah, I should be fine for a bit. I could probably go for maybe another hour, I think. We'll see how it goes. Excuse me. I need to take a drink for a second because I am not used to talking this much. I think the longest I've gone without ever saying a word is an entire week. An entire week with not ever opening my mouth to speak. Let's see. Never have a bad day, never ever. And besides, if one of you people have many bad days, always pray to God of heaven. He will help you. LOL, you need to have a little animator and do a little animation as Mario. That would be fun. I wish I could afford an animator. Oops. That was dumb of me. I don't know why I thought I could duck under that. I'm getting so rusty. I haven't played this in a while, and I'm forgetting how things work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. But yeah, that would be really funny. Hello, it's me, Mario. Thank you for subscribing to Josh Gaming. Got to go save the princess again. I could have got that death route, but I died too much. 2021 has been an awful year with COVID and life. I'm so sorry about what happened with your ex-girlfriend, your dad, and your dog. I feel so terrible and bad about it. It's okay. I feel bad about it too, but hey, life happens. You just gotta pick up and move on and keep going, you know? It sucks, but we all gotta hang in there and do the best we can do. Did you watch the game Psychonauts 2? I have not played it or seen it. I actually never played the first one. I really should, because I've heard great things about it, and it seems really interesting. It seems like something I would probably really enjoy. But, I forgot about the pits. But, yeah, I should really get into that series. I've never played the original. I've never played 2. I wish it wasn't so hard to find a physical copy. I mean, I know it's on the store, but... Oh, I am doing so badly. There's Area 51 if I wanted to do that, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to make it to Cortex if I can. I am doing so badly. I'm 6th place. What am I doing on boxes? Did I miss any? I don't know. I have not been paying attention. I don't know why I stopped for that. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win. I don't know why I'm doing my old man voice. This is such... I forgot how long this one was. I am doing every kind of wrong right here. And I missed the box, so that's great. Let's see. Your Mario impression reminds me of your friend Tim the Gamer 12 impression of Mario. Both are hilarious to hear. You haven't played much of Psychonauts 1, but you should definitely play it. It's good. I've heard it's really good. Alright. We'll go jump back into that in a second. Alright. I'm gonna have to hurry it up here because I'm running out of time. Alright, let's try this again. I do not have a lot of time left to stream, so we're gonna probably not make it to Cortex. I'll try to keep going for as long as I can. But we'll see. I'm just gonna try to win. Forget the crates. Not even gonna bother with them. Just gonna try to win. That was a bit of a shortcut right there. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. We'll see how... Here we go, we're at 5th. catching up. Oh, no! No! Ah, we were doing so good. Alright. It's okay. Maybe we can make it up still. I like how he can drive through me, and yet when I try to pass him, I get hit and he gets a boost when I bump into the back of him. Oh, come on, that was not fair. He slingshotted me. Did you guys see that? He like ricocheted me. I'm fourth, and I'm probably not gonna make it to the end. It'd take a miracle now. I'm off in the side of the road. I can't drive. No!
Trouble with the crates in the motorcycle race, eh?
Don't insult the police officers. Why are they even parked there? That's a stupid place to park. This is a stupid place to park inside the road. What are they even doing parked there? Alright, let's do this. For real this time. There we go, I got the boost. I think this is the one. I got a good feeling about this one. I shouldn't say anything because I'll jinx it, but... Hey! That was uncalled for. Quit trying to push me into the obstacles, dude. Alright. So far, so good. I feel bad for the people of this town. They gotta drive on these roads, you know? And there's all these potholes and bottomless pits. Alright, we're third, doing much better. It's like, what are their tax dollars being spent on? If there's giant gaping holes in the middle of the road. Alright. There we go. We can do it. This is the one. There we go. That's what I needed. Well, that was a bit close. That was like a pixel off from death. But hey, I did it! Didn't get the gem, but who cares? Whew. Alright. Alright, let's see. What time is it? 2:30. Alright, sorry. I just have to check some things. Gotta make sure I know how much longer I have. Doubleheader, I love this level. This is such a good level.
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back...
I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe!
So intimidating. Clancy Brown, just amazing. Did he? Oh, okay. I thought he jumped in the hole. It looked like he did. That was kind of funny. I love that you can jump on their stomachs. That's funny. Ow. That was not supposed to happen. Alright, we'll beat Entropy and then I think we'll call it here. We'll have to finish the rest of the game another time because I gotta get going, unfortunately. But, yeah, after Entropy, we'll end the stream. Entropy. I don't know why I tried to blow that up. I thought I was far away enough. That was my fault, and I'm dumb. Still shocked that Sony bought Fire Sprite. You thought the founders had a bad taste in their mouths, and they were gonna get shut down by Sony Liverpool. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that second part, but yeah, I'm wondering what exactly they will do with Wipeout and some of those other games. I'm surprised they actually bought them, because, I don't know, Sony's been kinda not wanting the smaller studios. They've been wanting AAA, you know, titles. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. Aw, darn it. I missed it. That was dumb. I didn't want to take the risk of getting blown up, so... Alright, try again here. Alright. Let's not screw this up this time. Oops. I shouldn't have said anything. See what happens when I say things? Bad things happen. That should have, yeah, that did blow that up. Okay. Just checking. You like both Clancy Brown and Lex, but Clancy got his best job since he sounded like Cortex way too villainy and then Lex being too comedic. Yeah. There's like a balance between the two, and it's really interesting to see each person's take on what the character should sound like. Woo, I did it. You're a hairy wizard. I'm a what? Let's see. Well, that's funny. Hey man, hopefully you'll be streaming again next time since I don't want to make another Twitter account to talk to you. So I'll mostly use my main for the DMs. But anyway, see you next time. Hey, take care. I appreciate you coming to the stream. Good to see you again. And yeah, I'll definitely be streaming again sometime soon. I have no idea when. It depends on a lot of things. So, with everything going on, I don't have a lot of time to stream, but I do want to try to keep streaming when I'm able. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That was a bit sketchy right there, but I did it. I did not mean to do that. Darn. Uh-oh. I don't know why I did that. I just made everything so much harder for myself right there. Also, P.S. Crash 2 is my favorite, but you don't like the Last World nor the Beehive levels. I love the Beehive levels. Those are so fun. They're annoying and whatever, but I do kind of have a soft spot for them. I think it's fun because the idea of being chased by bees is actually pretty scary. So, it's kind of a fun thing. I like it. Alright, there we go. Got that. Ow. It didn't look like that touched me. Ah, well. You should let yourself get hit by the doubleheader. I did that already. I swear that's not next to me. Alright. Time to get serious, because I'm actually running out of time. There we go. That time I did it. I think the hitbox is a bit bigger than it actually looks. Yonk. Best death animation. It's pretty funny. I was not expecting that the first time I saw that. Let's see. Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back is your first Crash game that you played, but Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is your #1 best favorite Crash game, and Crash 2 is your second. Nice. Yeah, Crash Warped was my first, so. You can bounce on the big guys? You never knew that. Yeah. It's also in Insane, actually.
Vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time you've done it.
This time you've done it. Corey Burton does a great job as Entropy. He's amazing.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals.
I don't understand why. Oh, wait. I got to talk about this for a second. I don't understand why they changed the thing there in Insane, because in this one he rotates the clock or whatever, and then he turns around and his tuning fork thing smacks the clock and it falls down. In Insane trilogy, he turns the clock or whatever, and then he specifically pushes it off the edge, and it gently floats down instead of falls off. That was strange. I'm curious as to why that happened. That's a strange thing. I don't know why they changed that. Now you're on my time, you little skunk! Give me the crystals! Also, this is like one of my favorite songs. It's so good. I like the pipe noises. This is such a good song. I love it. So good. If you just stand back here, actually, he can't hurt you with that sideways one. The only time you gotta jump is the ones that come directly at you. See? Now you gotta jump. There, we did it.
My time is up. But yours soon will be too.
Yay, we did it.
You insolent, insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave risk!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Alright, guys, I'm out of time for this stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Next time, hopefully, we'll pick up, and hopefully, next time, we'll be able to talk more about what Wumpa League actually is. Hopefully, we'll see it by then. So, let's see. Test. That's funny. Okay. We'll overwrite that save. I don't even remember saving. Test. I don't remember that. I just want to see, what are my save files? Insane. Crash B, Crash B, Crash B. There's my 101% save. Anyway. Thank you guys. I did not do that. There we go. Exit. Okay, next time we'll pick up where we left off, hopefully, and we'll get to talk about Wumpa League. I'll probably make a video of my thoughts on the reveal or whatever. If there's one at the PlayStation thing, I'll give my thoughts on it, make a video of that. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all. And take care. Have a great rest of your day. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here. And I appreciate every single one of you. It means a lot. And thank you guys for putting up with all my shenanigans and stuff that's been going on, and for still, through everything, sticking with me through all this. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys.